Hey guys, welcome to session 41. We are picking up on Friday the 19th of Windscar. It's back at the mills, over at the Olivine Mills, where previously the group had been kind of investigating, interrogating, impersonating inspectors on the behalf of Whigs to try to figure out what's going on in the mill. Some of their shenanigans and dilly-daddling and, well, actions caused the corruption, the taint, the whatever you want to call it, the effect that has been done onto the mill to adversely react. And a swarm of those methods, only this time they were chaotic in nature, had been conjured into being, where the group had defended them. Unfortunately, with just the sheer chaos that ensued, some of the mill workers had fallen. Shortly after, the group had the good idea of trying to give them a proper burial, figuring out, how to deal with it. And Dorian, the one surviving, rather traumatized mill worker, though Grant had seen to it to try to help calm him. They went with a plan to prepare some plots for these two individuals to be returned to the earth, which is essentially, as you understand, the Mother Bounty's temple. With that, strangely enough, the specters, the spirits, the ghosts of the two slain Yusa and not Dorian, can't remember his name right now. It was Dorian, Rose, and it was very odd for everyone as they seemed to not realize what had happened. Though their specters were not much to everyone's familiarity, as their colors would shift to different hues and along the chromatic spectrum. Some of y'all decided to make them intimately aware of their demise, and
Yeah, who did that?
They seemed to go about their routine as normal, and Tommen, the survivor, jumped along, perhaps just seeking refuge and solace in normality, quote unquote. But as the group did dig out the plots and then get ready to return and officially start the burial, bodies in the plots, holy water sprinkled, there was a sizzling sound as the holy water began to burn away at the, well, charred remains. And then looking back, the Olivine mill erupted in just a disco light effect of all different colors. As Rock was the closest one there, he managed to get there and was rudely introduced to a force wave as seemingly he caught a glimpse of the chaotic ghosts of Yusa and Dorian essentially possess and somehow manipulate or transform, you're not really sure, the very alive Tommen. And before you was this essentially a specter of chaos. Combat had ensued, and that's where we pick up. You guys have any questions before battle music? Oh, a unicorn got summoned because of wild magic surges. That
Yeah,
happened.
but what triggered the surge? Oh, because of layer actions, basically, right?
You've become aware that this entity, just its existence, causes chaos. Oh, on the note of chaos, one thing I should mention, backtracking a little bit, Kalasor did find a large shard of like almost crystalline glass that follows the same chromatic spectrum, but it's in all random. It's not like following a pattern like you would in a rainbow. It just does as it pleases. And well, Al, the group has discovered that when Al is exposed to this crystal, shenanigans ensue. Basically, he's unable to control some element of shape shifting or disguising himself. So yeah, any questions? Cool beans. Let's get that Cry Havoc started. All right, we're picking up at the top of the round. The unicorn had been manifested. I need to add it to the tracker. Turn. 20 plus 2. Really shitty initiative for the unicorn.
Yes, the horn is ours.
Like, really shitty.
Yeah.
All right. So, Calisaur, somewhat maybe frustrated and huffing and puffing. You know, you've swiped at this creature, this entity, a few times and failed to find purchase. It was lured, almost drawn by Grant's booming voice towards him, and it's surrounded by some of your friends. What would you like to do?
So I'm going to use Radiant Soul to sprout my wings.
Right. Okay.
And then I'm going to run over here by Davis and use my bonus action to shift back into human form.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Got it. All right. So if you're Radiant Soul, you can go ahead and you should have a token to indicate your Radiant Soul when it's active on your slider.
Nice.
If I'm not mistaken.
There's a little black mark next to me. Is that it?
There you go. There you go. Oh,
Yes.
more wings.
Cool.
Okay. So that was your turn.
Yep, that's my
Are
turn.
you in the air any, or are you just still on
yeah,
the ground?
I'm floating up a little bit like above Davis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like,
All right. So as you see this moorbounder, you know, your friend, the moorbounder with the feather beard, turn, you let out a roar, starts running towards you, and as it does, it's these. You've only seen them once or twice now. These plant-like, yet still having an angelic nature, wings sprout from his back, and Calisaur leaps, and then he shifts back into his human form, is just kind of with you guys. Rock, followed up by Grant.
Yeah, I'm just happy with firebolts. I'm just gonna continue to throw firebolts.
That works. Fireball.
Pew pew pew.
Pew pew. Oh nope, that's how to start the day. That's a 1.
Yeah.
Roll me a d20.
Oh no.
We're gonna
Oh,
die.
I forgot
My
you
lucky
were
dice,
completely
too.
careless moorbounder.
So I just rolled a 2.
It's improvement.
All right, I'm gonna make that happen. That's gonna trigger a wild magic surge.
Do you need me to get the
Oh,
table
well.
open?
Yeah, could you?
Sure.
I forgot.
So that's what, a D100?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. You can do it. Yeah. Go ahead, roll it.
That is. That's a 3.
Okay.
Jeez, low rolls. Oh, this is actually pretty beneficial for you.
There you go.
Yeah. So, Rock, as you release the bolt and it just flies wildly, you kind of look at your hand, and then you just see your hand vanish, and you see yourself, and you start vanishing. You're invisible for the next minute, or until you do something.
Oh.
Oh, that's not what. Wait.
That's 3. You did a 3, right?
Yeah.
0-3.
I copy pasted it from the thing.
Yeah.
He's not
Nice.
invisible. He can see invisible.
You can see invisible.
Oh shit. Okay. Aw, boo. I'm retroactive making him. No, that's fine. You can see invisible. That's fine.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, you do what you want.
That makes
Go
me
back
feel
inside and
weird.
investigate the house.
Yeah, I read it wrong. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Damn.
Okay,
Yeah, please.
and is there anything I can like sort of half hide behind?
You are fairly close to the entrance, just based off how your movements were last time. You can't necessarily take like the hide action, but you can position yourself to maybe get yourself some cover.
Yeah, he seems actually pretty melee. You know what? I'll just stay back. I'll go kind of where the bodies are, and I'll just stand near them.
Okay.
Stay back.
But the bodies are quite a ways away. Just
Okay, just in that general direction.
I get you. Yes. Yeah. So all right. Grant followed up by Davis.
Let's see. Davis is right behind me, right?
I mean, I'm to your side, kind of, but yeah.
I'm gonna go with a Channel Divinity now and turn undead.
Nice.
Okay.
So if it works, DC 14 Wisdom saving throw. If it works, he's frightened of me and he's gonna start moving away from me, and that'll be my action.
I actually have to check his character sheet because I rolled something that might go past. Nope, failed by 1.
Aw.
All right, so he's running away.
Okay.
On the start of his turn.
He have to dash away from me on his next turn.
Gotcha.
And for bonus action, everyone's pretty not injured other than me, or how's everyone doing?
There were some bolts being thrown around of different elemental energies. A few of your friends have been hit a few times, but they seem, as far as I recall, fairly stalwart.
Okay. Then I will just hang out for a turn then.
Okay.
Yeah. Got no relevant bonus actions to spend.
Yeah, so Davis, as you're getting ready to swing, you see Grant, grab his holy symbol, which is chained around his waist, essentially lifting it, dangles it, and you hear him mutter a few words, and it just this pulse of pale blue emanates out.
And it looks like maybe he's starting to have questions about whether he should be here. So I'll say to my buddy across the way, I'll say, "Man, that was a really good strike. Have another one." And do Spotter's Order so that Al can stab again.
Okay, bonus action, Al. You can use your reaction to attack if you wish.
Oh. Game.
You go to stab, and you just it's kind of in a scared state, looking at Grant, kind of twitching around in the air. Oh, again, kind of like staticky. It's like you see it, and it kind of shifts over. See it shifts over. You go to poke and stab, and you miss.
All right, then my turn to hit. I will strike away.
Oh wait, do I get advantage on a reaction?
Yeah, you would actually, because we're flanking.
Oh yeah, you are flanking.
Oh.
Okay, as it shifts and shifts, you kind of go for a half stab and readjust and stab, and you make contact, piercing it again through the side.
Nice.
And the Hunter's Mark bonus can only be applied once per turn, right?
Every single source of weapon damage,
Oh shit.
as long as you're concentrating on it. Channel Divinity, turn undead.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, took some damage. Mark it down.
Stab it.
Each. Okay, 1 sec. As you lunge forward and stab it, that sense of jittering and panic solidifies, and it just turns and focuses you, and you just see this. No more scared.
Oh, so it doesn't seem to be afraid
Okay,
anymore.
it cancels it.
Oh shit, I didn't realize that.
Well, it's fine. Yeah, I don't think y'all have really dealt with it before.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh.
So yeah, my attack, no greater weapon master, I did roll it 18 hit.
18 just hits.
Okay. Then it will be 7 damage.
Okay, nice. Yeah, you go. Yeah, give it a slice as it's turned its focus towards your buddy that you commanded to attack.
Yeah, I'm like, whoa, wait, over here, buddy. Second one, I don't have any freaking merit dice, otherwise I probably would have used Strike Like Iron, but let's see, second attack, yeah, that hits, 24 hits, and that'll be just 9 damage.
Yeah, as you slash it in the back and it starts to sort of turn to face you now, you kind of uppercut it with your glaive.
Yeah.
You kind of lob, and you feel like if this was something corporeal, you would have lobbed its arm off, but it just some of the billowing claps and that kind of.
Yeah, so Davis looks like kind of confused, but like satisfied that he thinks he did something. Felt good, but not as good as it should. So he's just like, that's it. I'll stay put.
Marb with the Spectre on deck.
I'm gonna shoot that snare and strike that's prepared.
Okay.
And I wanna add Thrill of the Hunt to my attack, so I can make sure I hit it.
All right.
And no sharpshooter?
No, because his AC is pretty high, right?
Seems
You've
to be.
noticed he's pretty hard to hit, yeah.
I want to make sure I'm hitting it. So +7 +3 is my wisdom, right?
Well, yeah, it's gonna be 7 + 3. If you're doing your wisdom.
I will say, in your first round, I think on one of your attacks, I tried with sharpshooter, missed, and then did it without and hit. Just for context.
Yeah, I just want to make sure, because the snare and strike is only for my first attack, right?
Yes, it's the first one that hits, if I recall correctly.
I believe so.
Okay. Yeah.
The next time you hit a creature with an attack, yeah.
I have twice.
Okay, so 20 will hit. Yes.
13. No, because I'm poisoned, right? So I have to roll that.
No. It's only ability checks. Only ability checks, but it would still be the 13 to start with. So
Okay.
your first attack was a 13, misses. Your second attack would be the 20. That'll hit.
Sweet. So just.
So they have to do a
I'm
strength
looking at
save.
the wrong one. I'm so dumb. I mean, either way, a 15 wouldn't have hit. D8 +4, and it had hunter marks, right?
Oh wait, actually, sorry. So the first attack would have been how much?
A 15.
Yeah, 15
Yeah, I was
would.
looking at a dagger instead of the bow.
Okay, and then the second one would be then what without the
22.
+3? No, without the +3. So it'd be because you only get to do the thrill of the hunt once per attack,
It'd be
like right?
19.
So it would be a 19.
So yeah, it does hit. The 19 does hit. Yeah. So yeah, you release the bolt, and you see it as Marb, as you're like, pulling it back. You see the little thorns start to out the bolt. You release it, and it starts to kind of spread out. That hits this creature. I'll go ahead and remove that concentration. Sure. It is damaged, so you do get your Colossal Slayer.
Colossal, so it's an extra D8, a
Yeah.
D4 for worry.
So 2d8 plus d6 plus
7 or
Is
something?
that D6 or a D4?
d6.
For your quarry, is D6.
6. Yeah.
And then 4?
+4. Yep.
17.
Nice.
17, yeah. So as you go, and the arrow, it just in mid-flight starts to kind of branch out and kind of split into a few brambles. It strikes the entity, and it tries to take root and try to wrap around and strangle him, and he just slips right out of the restraint. He is immune to the restraint condition.
Does it seem like that hit as hard
And
as it would
grapple.
normally?
Jesus Christ.
And and Marb, actually all of you just see it as it makes impact. It's just kind of, it takes the hit. You've seen Marb, it's like he's shooting tree trunks at people. This is like a twig. You're starting to get the idea that he's pretty resilient against non-magical.
Can he can't be ensnared or entangled.
Yeah, you've seen him that he's very hard to pin down, and yeah. So that's your action. You still have a bonus action and movement if you wish.
And movement. I think I'm pretty good where I am, and I don't have a lot of bonus actions. So
Yeah. Okay.
Let's do that. Can I save a bonus action to like prepare something from my pack once I read what do I have in my pack?
You can't really hold over a bonus action, but it depends on like what you're gonna go through on your next turn, depending on like what you're trying to grab.
Didn't we have like holy water somewhere?
You do, I believe you put them all in the bag of holding. currently.
Bananas. Okay, then can I use my movement to get closer to rock that has a bag of holding?
Sure. With the amount of speed that you have in that, you can probably get. You're starting to make up time.
Sweet.
Cool.
And I'll shout to Rock. Rock, I need a holy water from the bag of holding.
All right. Nice. All right. So now it's the Chaos Vector's turn. That pale blue light that was like covered it. That void that you see has vanished as Al had struck it. Is back to its, and it simply flies up about another 10, 15 feet.
It's
Anyone that
AOs,
wants to take it, yeah, disadvantage due to its nature.
except for Al.
No, Al would be regular for Al.
So mine's a straight roll then, because of flanking.
Yes,
Okay.
straight roll.
And I
Alright,
just
I'll
take a
use it.
disadvantage.
Grant would be a disadvantage.
22 should hit.
They're out. Yeah, 22's hit. Al, you lunge forward, pierce it.
Wait,
Uh,
no, he
David-
can't. I'm saying he can't take an AOO because he reacted already.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Right, it's a reaction. Right.
Yeah, Davis, you hit him. Grant, you can go ahead and do an opportunity attack at disadvantage.
How do
You
I
can
mark
also-
disadvantage in the roll? Like just to put it in one line, is it D1?
D1.
D1. Yeah. And I think K1 is for the advantage. If I remember right. Are they okay?
Oh no, sorry, it is K1 then.
K1. Oh, it's a 7 then. 7 total. I missed.
No, yeah. So you go to a swing, and its nature makes it so hard to hit. You're right there, guys. Okay, so as you guys kind of unleash Davis, you do strike it.
Yeah, 8 damage.
Yeah, and I don't remember. Do you have the? It can't move or not?
No, I don't have Sentinel. No, I
Okay.
have the two-handed weapon master.
It kind of shifts up and in the air and kind of gets a higher vantage point, and it's heading towards the mill again. It turns, and it's going to release a bolt at the individual that tried to scare it originally. Not very appreciative of that. A 23 to hit, Grant.
Yep.
All right. Yep. And there's the pretty D8. Okay.
It's pretty.
Oh no, it's gonna chain too.
Oh yeah.
You rolled doubles. All right, so Grant, you take. Gotta look at my chart. It's a 2. Grant, it's almost refreshing, but it still hurts because as you charging this energy, and all of you start to see it's starting to pull more and more, and it launches this bolt and it starts to crystallize and like form into like an ice flurry, and you just get slammed in the chest by the sharpest snowball you can imagine. Just you take 14 points of cold damage.
Ow.
And then the energy kind of recoils, and it's gonna go towards Davis. Davis, it's already a 16 without modifiers. That's gonna hit you.
Yep.
I got next one. Okay.
Hit me.
Oh, no, it's chaining again.
Oh yeah.
So this time it is Davis. As it's going, the bolts you see the pain on Grant's expression and his face, and then you're like, and then it goes like a concussive grenade in your head, and you take 10 points of thunder damage,
Ow.
and then the energy is gonna leak, and then it's gonna go towards Al and just slam into the ground and leave another cold streak just at Al's feet as it misses him. Just.
I don't like the cold.
And then that's its movement. That's its turn. And then it fades back into the mill. It's goes back through the wall.
Okay, it gets cool then.
And let me
Just go back to work.
He's not the nicest. All right, there you go. All right, it is Al's turn, and then the unicorn.
and then the unicorn.
And you cannot see him currently. He's back inside.
But Al's kind of close to the door,
Okay.
I think, right?
Yes, Al and Grant, and we're all like kind of amongst the mills of where like they could use their action to get back, or their movement to essentially get back and at least into the doorway, the entry portal of the mill.
Right.
I'm going to use my bonus action. He's inside now. I want to give Marb my Bardic Inspiration, but I don't know if he'll be able to assist next turn. I'll do it anyway. I will do it. I'm just gonna do best Marb mannerisms I picked up on. Kind of look into a mirror, try and cheer him on. We can do it. You can do it. I can do it. I don't know what I'm saying.
So you're gonna fire him?
Yeah.
All right.
And then I'm gonna use my movement to get inside the door.
Okay. So yeah, as you do, are you
And I would stop as soon as I get in to reassess, I guess.
as you get towards the door, we'll just say like this is the door for you, essentially. As you're moving, the visage of Marb fades away, and you see Al running. And you go in there, and you see the specter essentially just, as if it just phased through the wall, and it turns and sees you. It's empty, like staticky void of a face, and kind of, if it could be expressed, it's kind of getting maybe a little frustrated that you followed it. Kind of jolts and shifts a little bit. You're not in melee range at all, but it's probably a good like 15 feet, maybe 20 feet away from you.
So I'm out of movement to
Out of
close the
movement.
gap.
Yeah, you're out of movement, but you see it. It's in range of like some ranged attacks if you wish to.
Okay, then I'm gonna give him a vicious mockery.
All right.
I understand you don't want to dance with us with you not having feet and all, but come on, get back here.
Natural 17. It
Come on,
passed.
disco. Oh,
Sorry. It like, you just hear static. As you're starting to speak, the static comes out of your mouth, and it doesn't seem to affect it.
so rude.
No.
Okay.
Unicorn's turn. It will grant, as it saw you channel some divinity, it will telepathically reach out to you and say, in Celestial, it'll say, why am I here? What was that? That's all it can say. I don't know if you understand Celestial or not.
I definitely do not. I just hear like loud booming harp noises in my head.
Great.
I don't know.
Yeah, so as you hear this like Alasmin, Alaway, hi, language you're not familiar with, you still you understand the sense of maybe confusion by this, and you, because it's a telepathic bond, you understand that it's coming from this unicorn. And then it kind of rears up on its hind legs and just kind of prepares itself. All right, magic surge time. Yay! 91.
What do we got? Oh. So who does this apply to?
If you die in the next minute, it applies to the specter.
Oh, shit. It's already dead.
You guys don't know this, but yeah.
Yeah.
Al, you just see this like this greenish, yellowish glow, kind of just like a little seed, essentially, like in the chest of this chaos specter that stands out in stark contrast to its jittery, staticky nature. This like glowing little seed. All right, Calasor.
So I am going to. About how far away is Marb from me? Can I get within range of Marb? Probably.
Yeah, if you fly over there, yeah, you should be able to get it right around there.
So I'm gonna come over to Marb, and I'm going to cast Lesser Restoration on him and cure him of his poison.
Yep.
And then at a bonus action, I'm going to use Healing Spirit as a second level. So it's just 1d6 and put it directly on top of Grant. And so it'll heal him of 1d6, and it should last.
Except you can't cast 2 spells, though.
You can't cast 2 spells is the problem. You can do one that's a cantrip. You can't do 2 full-blown spells.
Even if I'm using one as a bonus action? Because Healing Spirit is a bonus action. And then the lesser
Yeah, the restriction is
was...
just you can only do a cantrip and another spell. You can't do 2 spells no matter what.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Well,
just a
then
weird spellcasting thing.
Okay, well then I won't do Healing Spirit because I already did Lesser Restoration. So that'll be my turn.
Yeah, Marb, you see the winged Kalsor fly over. He's got a glorious feather beard, reach out, touch you, and you feel that sickening pit in your stomach kind of get removed, and you can feel like yourself again. And he's just... All right, Rock. Followed up by Grant.
It's back inside, hey?
Yep. And no, you do not have enough movement speed to get there.
Yeah, I realized. I figured that. Well, do I still have Blast, or did I get rid of Blast? I got rid of Blast. You know what? I'm just gonna chill and hold my action. If I see it appear again, I'm firebolting it.
Okay. Yep. Ready to action, firebolt. Got it. Scanning around.
Wait. And because Marb said, can I bonus action pull something out of the bag, or is that an action?
Going through the bag requires thought process and
Okay,
action.
I'll grab a holy water out of the bag and toss it to Marb. Can I toss it to him?
I'll allow that. In this case, it's you're using up your entire action, and you can toss it.
Okay,
So
cool.
Marb, on your turn, you'll use your bonus action to catch it.
Ooh.
Could he use his reaction?
My
Oh.
bonus action?
You know what? You know what? I'll allow the reaction. That's fine. Yeah,
Right,
you can use your
roll.
reaction to catch the.
Do I have to roll to see if I can successfully throw things?
No, it's easy.
Do it either way.
You're not like 100 yards away or anything.
Yeah,
Okay, cool. Yeah, cool.
Oh,
Then that'll be that.
Go deep, Barb.
yeah.
You're behind the back,
Hard.
bro.
Yeah, so Rock kind of takes the bag, shuffles through it real quickly, grabs one of the holy waters, tosses it your way, Marb, and you reaction catch it. All right. Are you moving anywhere, Rock?
You know what? I will, realizing the folly of moving as far away as I did, I will work my way back till I can get in and out of the place.
Gotcha. We're not going to move you on the board. We got you. You're getting closer.
Yeah.
All right, Grant.
Oh,
Go ahead, Rock.
I speak Celestial. Would I know unicorns speak Celestial?
You know what? Since you didn't use your
I
action.
don't. I thought I took Celestial. I don't. Never mind. I took something else instead of Celestial. Ignore
Yeah,
that.
but if you're curious about languages for the unicorn, I'll let you. You can go ahead and give me a religion check.
Cool. Yeah, I'm curious. 'Cause... Oh my god, I'm done rolling today. That is a 3.
Hey, you're getting
That is
better.
a 1, a 2, and a 3 on my d20s, and a 3
Yeah,
on
but he
a
has like a
D100.
plus 20 on knowledge related rolls. So it's still like a
True.
25.
It's still a 10, but my dice are broken.
You're
Uh,
the only smart one.
yeah. You don't. Yeah. Unfortunately, you're like. It doesn't come to you in what languages they speak.
Okay.
All right. Grant followed up by Davis, Marb, and after that.
Grant kind of like rubs his head, looks around for a sec because there are some strange noises going on. He sees the unicorn, I guess, and he just kind of yells out, "We're not your enemy, creature of goodness." And then he kind of runs into the house after.
Okay.
He doesn't know what else to do.
Gotcha. Same situation as with Al. You can get, into the portal or whatever and see inside. And when you do, I'll go ahead and reveal the specter because now 2 of you have at least seen it.
Yep.
So it's essentially just kind of you get here, Al's here. I'm gonna move the board just a little bit, make it a little bit clustered. There you go. You guys are inside.
All right, and then he will grab the prayer bead and shillelagh himself, and then shot. He's gonna take up the dodge action when he reaches the door. Get his shield up, maybe stand in front of Al, trying to block, and then just get his shield up.
Nice. Okay, I like it. You go into a defensive stance. Al, this is maybe the first time you've actually properly seen Grant, take his shield up and get ready to bear the brunt of something. There you go. All right. Davis.
So
You can get to the portal.
sorry?
You can get to the interior if you
Okay.
wish.
Yeah, so I'll see Grant yell at some celestial creature or something like that, which I'm gonna just say that I never saw because it was like my back was to it.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm just like, what? Whoa, that's cool. All right, and then just like head into the door, but like it's something amazing looking.
Yeah, I mean it's fascinating. It looks like a proper horse, but then it's flawless.
But like with the way Grant was speaking to it, like it seems like calm and not a threat. So he's gonna I'll head inside.
It doesn't lift it.
Okay.
I'll head inside, and so is the specter like floating far
It's
like in the middle of the first floor?
It's in the first floor, in the middle. It's about 15 feet from the entrance.
I'll just yell at it. I'll say, "Stop! Where do you think you're going? Let's figure this out. Where are you going?" Because I don't think I can do anything to it when it's flying away from me. So I'm just gonna try and plead to it.
Gotcha.
And just say, "What are you? What can we do? You gave us a good scare. Sorry for us all attacking you."
I get you. I will see what it does on its turn.
Okay.
Are you holding an action or anything?
I mean, I figured I'd use my action to do that. Talking to
All
it.
right, that's fine. Proper talk. Got it. All right, Marb. Halosaurus, you're feeling better. It went back inside. It faced through the wall.
Wait, it faced through the wall?
Yeah, it's inside the mill. So you've seen it do this a few times where it just goes in and out of solid objects like it's nothing.
Can I follow him into the mill with enough movement?
You would have to use your action. You ran kind of away.
Yeah, you'd have to dash.
Yeah.
But to throw the throw the holy water, that's another action.
That was an action, yeah. So unfortunately, there's no way for you to holy water this thing unless if somehow it gets within, range. You can move your 35 feet. That'll get you towards and close to the entrance, where you'd be kind of down and you'll be able to kind of see inside, but you'd basically be seeing the backs of your friends. You wouldn't have a good throw. You know that you wouldn't be able to really get a good throw. You would need to dash to get closer, and then there you'd have to wait till your next turn.
Okay, then can I use my action to No, I'll just move.
Double
Far.
single
What?
move, or double. Are you gonna dash? Are you gonna use your action to move as well?
Yeah, I might as well dash.
Okay.
So that's pretty much gonna be me, and then
Yeah.
I'm gonna pretend like I use my bonus action to just like uncork the holy water bottle
Yeah,
and just have it ready to spray.
perfect.
Yep, and that's it.
Gotcha. All right, the specter. It's like staticky void face. kind of and jolts and jitters. Davis, it's like looking at you, and all of you see this like weird yellowish green, like almost like source, like a bead or a seed or something kind of embedded in this thing's chest that wasn't there originally. And it's just going to kind of whoosh back and then put its hands forward and release a bolt. Anita, roll.
Oh no.
Okay.
Anita's gonna
We're all
murder
gonna-
us.
We're all gonna die.
Yeah.
Actually, specifically me right now, I think, right?
This one right now, yeah. Oh yeah, that definitely hits. It's got good bonuses.
Nice.
So Davis, a 19 to hit, roll
Oh, yeah.
H3.
The Astro. The pretty one, the Astro, and
Parlay.
the ugly one. Is this bad?
That's good damage.
Oh, okay, good.
She's like happy. Okay,
Which is
good.
bad, but it's also good.
Yeah. Davis, you take. Oh, okay. So as it lunges forward, this gout of flame just manifests and washes over you. You take 12 points of fire damage, and that gout is going to continue and chain off.
Hey.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I forgot you're supposed to roll.
No, what was it?
Go ahead, roll. No.
It was a 13.
Yeah, I know. It would hit.
Okay, that's fine. 13.
Okay, so 13 plus bonuses. Marb, this gout of flame continues past past Davis. Go ahead and roll it.
All three?
Damage.
How's that?
All right, this time it doesn't chain, but Marb, you're gonna be in some serious hurting. And as the flames like crisp onto Davis, and they pass through him, and they kind of turn to smoke. That smoke starts to turn caustic and like green and sickly. You take 17 points of poison damage. It's like a cloud of gas washes over you, and you're
How do you know if that's a 6 or a 9?
because it's an 8, so there's no 9 on that dice.
Ah.
So Davis, you took 12 points of fire. Marb, you took
17 of
17 points of
poison.
Yeah.
Weren't we resistant to poison? Or did that already expired?
Oh, that whole resistance shenanigans is expired hours ago.
Who is
Okay.
The only
I watched
resistance,
about like almost back to back.
so the only resistance that remains, I think, is my inability to become drunk.
Yeah, yours is like for 22 days. And then the specter,
I'm alright.
Gonna make a killing with those ogre busters.
and that specter will just kind of, it's feeling with that result, it's just gonna, and hold its kind of floating in the ground, above the ground. It's, up towards the second floor. It's still in the first, so like melee weapons. Davis, you might be able to reach it, but Al and Grant, out of reach for sure. Al, your turn.
I think I'm really just gonna vicious mockery him again. Just get your ass down here. What are you doing? They're just gonna be mad at him.
You're gonna scream at him? Okay, yeah. So go ahead.
Seems to be our move.
I like how you muted yourself. Or like, I know what he's gonna. Never mind.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll.
You muted me.
Yes, I don't want them to know that I know what they're gonna do in advance. It's unfair.
You're God in this game.
Go ahead. Roll.
Pretty much.
Oh, Al, you are having the roughest time. I need to roll a natural 16.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
that bad?
Yeah, my bad guy saved.
It's a
against
defense
himself.
for the guy.
He doesn't have ears or something.
Yeah,
That's a
It's be
good
common.
Yeah, you may
Next
not
time I'm
understand
gonna
your
vicious
language. I
mockery
thought it
him
was
in
good. I thought
Infernal.
you
You need to insult them in like necro or whatever.
I didn't know I was rolling for the bad guy. I was wishing the wrong way.
I mean, yeah, the options are rolling for us or the bad guys, and we all roll for
you
us.
Just told me to roll.
Yeah.
And I'm always like, hi.
All right. So yeah, Al, as you're like telling it to get down here, again, your words come out and then like they travel, what you would imagine is like 3 or 4 feet away from you, and they just turn to static.
I'm gonna vent my frustrations to Davis as a bardic inspiration. I'm gonna be like, "You seeing this shit? Can we get him? Can you get him down for me?" Okay.
All right, Davis, you feel
The nerve of
inspired.
some spirits.
The little trophies
Oh,
inspired.
oops, I did it too. Sorry.
You're fine. Yeah. All right.
He's got 2 trophies.
Yeah, hey, go ahead.
I did it. I'll fix it there.
There you go.
Well,
Alright, so-
I think you deserve
Aw.
Thanks. Me too.
See, she's the nice DM.
I am very nice. There have been a couple times I've rolled really bad and he's put me on mute. I'm like, oh my god, no! And I'm like, I flip it. It's like, is that a higher number? Is that better?
She's a dice.
I am a
fudger.
merciful god.
Yeah.
Benevolent.
Alright, the unicorn will, how fast? Oh, it's 50. Okay, so, Calisaur, you will hear in a language you understand, because I know it's languages you understand, thing, have you brought me here to assist? What is happening? And it'll kind of,
Tell me your fence is turtle.
Can I hop on its back as it goes by me?
No, because that would be like an action. Like, that'd be cool and everything, but you were not expecting it to, like, by you.
All right.
I wish I could. I mean, actually, roll me a d20. 10 or higher, or 11 or higher, and yes, you can. You can swoop down.
I rolled an 11.
Yeah,
Nice.
you can
Yeah.
swoop down, and you kind of, like, grab onto its, like, golden mane, and then you can have a chance to communicate with it real quick then.
Yeah, where'd you come from? How'd you get here?
I was ripped from my home, and that's all. It's just your insight's high enough. You understand that this entity is confused.
Yeah.
Doesn't know why it is here. It doesn't sense y'all as being evil. You can get that, and it's attempting possibly to assist.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, you're on his back, and it makes it like right up to Marb essentially, and you can see this spray in front of your allies and the spectral chaos ghost going bonkers. All right, Anita.
Which one? Which one?
We're gonna actually do this
None of them.
live.
Oh boy.
That one
Okay.
and that one. This will be the front number. This will be the back number.
Ooh, okay. What do I want? Is this for
And
you
this
or
is
them?
random.
This was totally random.
This
Whoa,
is totally
who's this-
random.
Who's this for? Them or you?
It's environmental effect is happening.
What do I want? Low or high?
You don't know.
No, I
Literally, we
No,
don't.
no, we literally don't know.
We have to
It's
look it up.
because
I don't know if I
We
want
need
the
a second unicorn.
It's like there's 100. There's 50 possible options, and they're just
Oh,
random.
this is disappointing. I'm gonna disappoint one.
Yo, go for it.
Roll
You might kill
49.
someone.
I don't know what it is, but I bet it's good.
You might kill the bad guy.
Okay, I hope
Wait.
it's
Just don't fireball us.
no fire.
I mean, we've
That
done
was
that.
bad the first time.
Oh, that's a 7.
57.
What is 57?
Ah,
For the
sick.
next minute, any flammable object you touch, goddamn, that isn't being worn or carried by another creature bursts into flames.
But that's for the
No,
specter,
I
right?
said not a fireball.
Does that include like the house?
the worst thing ever. That's why you're laughing.
No, it's funny. So
It
yeah.
said flame. It's flame again.
No.
Burning down the windmill. That's a for sure.
Yeah, it did. Those flames.
What
So-
about Earth? Is like this planet flammable? Are we just like all gonna light on fire?
John, guys,
Yeah.
disappointed him. Windmill is still on fire.
So yeah. So what was like the little
Everything.
burn marks and scorch marks from that fireball that occurred earlier down below in the pit?
I should have rerolled.
And that little gout of flames, that gaseous cloud has never really spread away. And then it just starts to ignite in the air, and then like wisps of flame start to land all over. And you just start to hear the crackling of the wood start catching fire on this little first floor.
Oh, well, we killed everyone to the smell. Time to burn. Time to burn the evidence.
That's what they do.
It's actually, yes, that is kind of our MO.
Yeah, they are our
In fact, after we
Yeah.
see him burn this down, we might invite him to join us.
Goodbye. Familiar.
that is,
Ghost companion and a unicorn?
yeah.
It was
So yeah, it hasn't like erupted into flames yet, right? Like everyone in there, you just start to hear the little crackle of.
Look at you.
And I might just assume that since he shot fire at me, that was just like part of it.
Yeah. And now you just see. So Calisaur, you are on the. Your wings are still out, but you're riding the unicorn essentially.
if it makes you guys feel better, whenever he's telling me about the story, he doesn't tell me your real names. He tells me your fake names. I'm like, who's that?
I do that with my wife. I say both. I say both names.
Names.
So can I see? I can't see the Spectre yet, can I?
Yeah, so yeah, you might be able to just make out because you have such a high perception, like part of it, because of like the weird color strobe effect that it's giving off. But essentially, most of your vision is blocked because it is a slight angle to go up. You are on a large creature, so your point of view is a little bit better. But like Al, Davis, and Grant are kind of blocking most of your visual.
Okay, I would go ahead and hop off the unicorn and run to the doorway so I can just be looking in through the doorway.
Right, are you flying off, or are you actually jumping off?
I would jump off and like run to the edge, kind of skimming, flying, skip running across the
Gotcha.
ground.
So if you were to get off the unicorn, because you're dismounting, it takes a little bit of effort. You're not necessarily good at this. It is, by the rules, it is half your movement speed. So 15 feet to get off, and then within 15 feet, you can kind of squeeze to get inside the portal, again, the entryway. But now it's basically like this in front area, just like you guys are crowded.
Oh, hey, Cal.
Right, I didn't want to like go fully into the building. I kind of wanted just to like look through the doorway. Like,
Okay.
Just look
Yeah.
at this.
Super. Right.
Yeah, and
He's hiding behind the horse.
Yeah.
I want to pull out the chaotic glass shard I have. Is it like the same color as the Spectre?
You look down, and it is more red than any other color right now.
Okay. I am gonna go ahead and actually throw a dagger at this thing.
Sure. Its distance would be in the long range, so you can give me the throw at disadvantage.
Okay.
So it'd be
An 18 and a 15.
15 total.
Yeah.
As the dagger goes, it hits it and it just passes through it, like no effect.
Right. Okay.
You still have your bonus action if you wanted to do your healing spirit, like from last turn, or
Yeah, I'll go ahead and cast Healing Spirit. Grant and Davis both probably look. Actually, everybody kind of looks hurt at this point a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll go ahead and cast it in a 5-foot cube, just on top of Grant.
All right. There's your little Kingler.
Oh, Kingler.
There you go. Healing spirit.
And so I'll go ahead and because I can choose to have it restore for somebody. Grant will heal 2 HP.
Sure. All right, Grant. You feel that druidic nature kind of manifest in a space close to you, and you get a little bit of a bump in HP. 2 hit points restored to you.
How much?
2.
Dos.
I think that's one of your 6 uses of it, right? Jesse?
Yeah. So there's still 5 left.
Yep. All right. Anything else, sir? Pretty much tapped, I think, on what you can do.
Yeah, that'll be it.
All right. Rock, all your friends have run back to the mill.
Yeah, I've seen his tricks like 3 times. He's gone in and out. So
Mhm.
I'm just gonna send Pebble in.
All right, so Pebble's been just like circling and circling. Pebble, is she coming in through the front, or is she coming in through like the 3rd floor?
Through the top.
All right. You just see Pebble.
Can Pebble land on anybody who's injured?
What is Pebble's movement speed dashing? I just gotta look at Pebble's speed. I think it's 50. No, it's 120.
Oh, Pebbles is adorable.
With the
Pebble's
dodging,
the best.
I would say sure. Pebble can land on Grant, Davis, or Al.
Can I use Cure Wounds through Pebble? I can't remember.
Yes, Pebble's reaction to do so.
I'll Cure Wounds on Grant then.
On Grant?
Here's somebody.
Yeah.
Best burb.
Time to charge into battle.
2d6, which is you get 7 total.
All right, mark off your spell slot, and the spell's ready.
Yeah.
Nice.
At level 1 cure wounds. I can. Is that true? I can cast a cantrip and a spell at the same time. I thought I was.
Oh yeah. So the way magic casting works is if you cast a first level or higher, you can only then use a cantrip. So if the cantrip happens to be a bonus action, then you're like, sweet, I can do an action spell, bonus action cantrip. Usually, what the result is an action cantrip and then like bonus action spell.
Okay, I was gonna say then that would apply now, but I keep forgetting that the heal spell I have is my action one, not maybe.
Mhm.
It doesn't affect me. So, okay, I'm just gonna stay out here and keep watch. I'll
All right.
kind of yell into everyone. Having fun in there, guys. It's lonely out here.
So as like the group is clustered and you hear Rock's voice, the unicorn is going to spend 2 of its legendary actions,
Oh,
and
nice.
it's going to rear up and stomp real hard, and its horn is going to glow, and this like shimmering energy kind of emanates outward, basking over y'all, and all of you have a +2 bonus to your AC until the end of the unicorn's next turn.
Nice.
Is that all of us or just the ones inside?
You're out of range, yeah. So everyone but Rock, but Pebble does. As well.
Pebble does.
Strong burb.
The important one does.
Yeah,
That's me.
the strong bird. Okay.
I like this little man.
Grant Davis next.
There's not enough time for me to like climb the stairs and do a leap from the 2nd floor to hit him out of the air, right? That would take like a couple turns. to
That would
set
be
up.
that'd be too much movement. You'd have to like go and around. You might be able to attempt to parkour off like the beginning of the
Parkour.
stairs, but you know yourself.
No, I'm
No.
kind of old. That's not. I'm a little -1 in dexterity. I'm wearing
Yep.
plate. I don't think I'm gonna. I'm just gonna throw my hammer at him. Throw my glowing hammer at the.
Oh, okay. You're using a warhammer, right?
I am using my war.
All right, so it's not a thrown weapon, so you don't get an extra proficiency bonus.
Yeah, and I would have to take an action to switch to my light hammer, right?
Yeah, you could drop your hammer and then pull out the light hammer and throw it. You could also, I don't know what cantrips you have prepared, but
Yeah, I only have Toll the Dead, and that's not gonna work on something that's already dead.
gotcha.
So,
Yeah, you could like, drop your warhammer at your feet, pull out your light hammer, and then, but you could even bonus action shillelagh it if you wanted to.
no, I'm gonna cast my spiritual weapon
Oh,
right
nice.
next to it, and then just use that. And then for my action, I'll resume the dodge, and I'll move closer towards him. I'll move to the middle of the room,
Nice.
try and draw his attention to me, and then I'll drop the spiritual hammer like about above his head.
Gotcha. I have the fog somewhere. Too many things for you guys. Oh, there's players. Okay. Fog. Spiritual hammer. Boom, boom.
19 to hit.
Oh, that definitely hits.
Ka-chunk.
It takes 4 force damage.
All right, as the hammer manifests and crashes down, it hits it on the side of the head as it's not expecting it. Jitters and staticky.
And Grant says something like, "Free those men's souls, you beast." Something like that.
Nice. And you're dodging again. Cool.
No,
Take a
no.
dodge. Yep.
All right, Davis, then Marb, then the Spectre.
You gonna let him outside?
So could I get? So if I go up the stairs, could I actually be still within range of him somehow?
Yes.
All right, Nita said yes.
Anita says yes.
I mean, I have pretty good range, so.
You do have reach, so sure.
Yeah, so I'll basically get kind of like behind and up behind him a little bit, just following Grant's lead. I will take the dodge action, but then I'll also yell at him and be like, "Stop!" and just say, What do you want from us? How can we, free those souls? I have no idea what I'm saying. I'm just copying Grant.
Yeah, I get you. I like it. Imitating.
Yes. I'm Grant's hype man now.
Whatever.
I'm Grant's hype man. I'm like, yeah, free those souls.
All right, Marv, you just hear like two of your allies talking about souls.
Magic shit.
You do have your holy water.
Yeah. Kind of want to get closer to it so I can just like spray the holy water and for sure hit. I don't know what type of attack is that. Like,
It's just gonna be a thrown weapon, so it is designed to, it's a thrown weapon. So dexterity plus proficiency. Your archery does benefit it, so it's basically like shooting your bow.
Also, Adam, I assume it's okay if I take a small redirect through the healing spirit on my way up.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, we already did it in chat.
Okay, cool. All right, Marv, if you want to throw the holy water, yeah, it'd just be a d20 plus 9.
okay. Plus. Wait, can I also thrill of the hunted? Thrill of the hunted.
Technically, I think, yeah, it's an attack roll.
Is that Nico? Nico.
That's me. Hey, Anita.
I know your voice, but no one else's.
No, it's Marb. My immersion.
It's her
Please. Oh my freaking god.
You have a bardic inspiration, don't you?
Yeah, you do have a bardic
Yeah.
inspiration.
Yeah, plus 1d8.
Plus 1d8. Oh, thank the Lord.
I mean, yeah, the minimum is going to make it hit, so you're lucky. 17 would miss, 18 would hit. So there we go. The holy water, Marv, you go to throw it, and then you just remember Al. You're like, I gotta do this. You shook it.
Which I thought is Nico. He's a
So, yeah.
bird man.
You go ahead and toss it. It takes. Go ahead and roll me 2d6 radiant damage.
2, 6, 4.
All right. Roll me a d20 real quick.
Ooh. Oh my.
Wait, no, that's Rock's next roll.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I just needed to know what that was. Thank you.
Hey now.
We're all gonna die.
I heard that disappointment.
Yeah. All right. As you guys are now kind of sort of swarming it with the spectral hammer,
You done piss it off.
it doesn't really know, it doesn't seem to be responding to y'all's calls towards it.
You done piss it off.
And it's going to bamf out through the wall again.
Is it moving or just bamfing?
Sorry, move. Sorry,
Okay.
it doesn't.
So do
you can-
AOL.
You can, yes.
Yay. I told him not to go, but I fucking missed. I had 13.
Yeah. It kind of flies by. It appears towards the outside, within, and it sees the winged Calisaur. Because you never made it all the way into the portal, and it sees Rock, and it's going to turn, and it's going to release a bolt towards Calisaur.
Oh, I get to roll. I
Yeah.
was telling Jones I bought him a brother for a reason.
And my AC is 18 right now, right?
It's plus
Am I
2.
rolling for the boys or them? I have to re-wish.
Because I have plus 2.
You want to roll low?
I want to roll low.
Yeah.
Okay, good. For the boys?
Yeah.
For the boys. Please.
Oh!
Roll high.
Did you get credit?
Nat 20.
Ooh.
No.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
the other
man.
great option, actually.
We both started laughing.
She really doesn't want to kill you, but go
You
ahead.
want to roll low. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, for the boys. I open my eyes.
Not just like, roll it.
The 20 is staring me in the face.
Yeah.
What do I want
Are
here?
you attacking?
Oh,
So I will secretly wish for high.
go for it.
Because I am bad juju for that.
Okay, that's not that high.
Amazing.
All right, so typically maximum would be
Oh, that's amazing.
8, 16, 24. So 24 plus, so 30, 35 points of cold damage as this like, and it just unleashes again like this torrent of cold shards, bristles, like it just starts quaking over you. Natural 20, rolled again.
Higher low.
You want one? It's gonna chain off.
I'm so scared.
Okay, he's alive. He's fine.
Well, what if they're not alive?
For now.
They have to all start their games as junior.
Now,
I am Allegretto Junior.
yeah,
I
yeah.
am Marb
We can call him Alejandro.
Kill
Yeah.
me. Do it.
Junior. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, thank God.
So she rolled a 2. The cold like arcs off and it strikes the unicorn, but it catches it with its horn and like rounds it and dissipates it. No energy. So
It
yeah.
reflects.
And then the specter, that's its movement, and it's, you know, it's like about 10 feet or so away from you, Calisaur.
How far did you say? Sorry.
About 10 feet.
Okay.
It ricochetted magical unicorn's horn onto the ground.
I'm sorry, I'm a better writer than you, which is why I would kill it if I understood this game.
Al, your turn, followed up by the unicorn.
So Adam, did
Oh, the
it
unicorn's okay. Everything's fine.
did it set anything on fire as it left?
Is anything on?
No, it was cold damage in this case.
No, but it's burning things because of the.
Yeah, anything it touches.
Oh,
Amazon
right,
is
right,
gonna,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, where it like,
Barbecue.
sorry, yes, where it bamped through the walls.
That doesn't look like a unicorn. That looks like Ponita, by the way.
There's what?
Ponita's not a unicorn?
It is.
Sorry.
The other, what's the evolved version of Ponita? Ratadash.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like Ratadash.
Rapid dash.
Rapidash, yeah.
Rapidash, yeah.
Mhm.
Not
Rapid
Ratadash.
dash would be if.
Radish unicorn.
Yeah.
I like my radish Pokemon.
Whatever, y'all know what I mean. But it does. Look at that icon.
Mhm.
It looks like a radish unicorn.
Get it
Alright.
out.
Is he within stabbing distance?
If you run out, you can stab it.
Oh.
Why do I feel like you're gonna create new rules? Don't drink in D&D.
I think that too. I don't mind.
I'm here as comic relief for any failures that may occur.
Oh, we're gonna have a lot of those.
We're
How you
rolling
doing?
pretty low right now, so.
I'm your humorous god.
How are you feeling, Cal?
Yeah, that was cold. I'm used to the swamp. I don't like the cold.
Okay. I'm meet you halfway. I'm
Good?
gonna give you my last inspiration.
Oh,
You can use it for AC. It's pretty great.
like Sailor Moon, but with like a couple letters.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna give Cal my last inspiration.
Okay.
Just talking about like, you got this. It's okay. I know cold sucks, but I'm not used to it. I'm not used to it. We got this. We're almost there, I think.
Woo!
With that dope feather beard, you can do anything, buddy.
Why are we doing it every night?
You get a haircut, by the way?
I have to give me the name of your
I'm
barber.
like, never mind. And then... No, I'm not interested in the haircut. And then he runs off. I'm gonna try and get, I guess, as far out as I can, and go for the double stab.
All right. Yeah, you managed to kind of like swing kind of by, skirting by the radiant unicorn. That field is still kind of glimmering all around you guys. Go ahead. Stab.
Oh, yay!
Yeah. Not yet.
Oh, man.
I was like, wait, am I dying?
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead, Al. That hits.
Okay. Definitely hard stare at the unicorn as I run by. Like, what? When did?
All right. It's starting to look very tattered and barely held together.
Yeah.
That misses. This thing's not that easy to hit. Like you get like a solid strike, and then you go again, and it just shifts out of the way. Anything else?
That's all 3 of my things. I'm good.
All right, the unicorn's going to use, because it used 2 legendary actions before, it's going to use 1 legendary action to make a hoof attack. Go ahead and roll a d20.
Roll high, roll high, roll high.
1 high. Yeah.
I want high.
You want
so-
high.
Okay.
Yeah, you're the unicorn right now.
Yeah.
Ah, she hits. All right, now she wants to roll,
Why'd you give me this other random dice?
because it's for the bad guy. Go ahead and roll this twice. This little one twice.
Twice?
Yeah. 6, max.
Yay!
Again, roll one more time.
And a 5.
Yeah, so Al, as you go to stab, the unicorn just kind of shifts and turns to face the beast, and then like rears up and just bonks it with its hoof.
Good
And you-
defenses.
And you hear a lot. You actually hear like a cracking sound.
What? He has bones? What? Unicorn's badass.
Cracked him like a walnut.
That's not looking good. It's barely it's barely holding together. I feel so bad with the unicorn.
D100.
Alright.
Clap, 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 clap.
Unicorn. What?
Okay, go ahead, roll again. The
Oh
unicorn's
man, I can kill the unicorn.
No, you can kill the bad guy with the unicorn.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh, it's still its
So
turn.
it's the
Okay.
unicorn.
The unicorn's fine.
Unicorn's full health.
Go ahead and roll.
He's got a bigger circle than everyone else.
Because he's big.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Oh no.
Missed once. Go ahead and roll another one.
Okay, good.
He gets 2 attacks.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's horn now.
Oh Jesus.
Come on, horn. Yeah. It doesn't matter what she rolls, so minimum damage. Al, the unicorn then like kind of continuing the momentum, Cal and Al and Rock, you see this. How would you like to kill it with the unicorn, Anita?
Okay, the unicorn. Is this a truly evil
Unicorn
creature?
eats him alive.
There's way more books than you, just FYI.
It's
So
not super evil. They don't know actually really what's going on.
that's a very spiritual unicorn. It takes neither side. It just knows where to stand at the time.
We've all seen Charlie the Unicorn. They're
It's like Republican and Democrats. It's like beaters. It's like I'm this, now I'm not, now I'm this. I just know where I should align, and I know where my spirit should be.
Okay, so
He's I don't know.
he just plunges his horn into it. Kills it.
That's how you think.
No, I gotta know.
That's very creative of you, the dungeon master.
I need to know how it dies.
He's gonna kick him, and then
Okay.
In the balls.
yeah, he's gonna go.
Sure.
He really is. He's gonna go neck, and then he's going to eat him.
Oh, yeah.
At least think a little bit outside the box.
All right, that's fine. That's fine.
If you're
Okay.
not gonna follow the Once and Future King by whatever King Arthur book I read, then you might as well.
I'm so confused right now because this is not Arthur. This is D&D. I'm so confused.
Well, where do you think D&D
Oh,
drew its inspiration from the Once and Future King?
I know.
Okay. This unicorn is going to kick it down
Okay.
and take a mighty bite out of his neck,
Nice. All right.
and then he's gonna stab him in the heart, just for good measure.
Okay.
When Mike Myers goes down, you gotta shoot him a couple times in the face.
I
Same
got
concept.
I get you. So yeah, Al and Cal and Rock, and then like everyone else hears this. You hear like the neighing and the thump, and then you hear the body of what you assume is something falling, and then you hear this like gruesome kind of like and like tearing of fabric and maybe some flesh.
You've never seen something so beautiful look so scary.
Yeah. The Rock, Al, and Cal, you're a little bit frightened as the unicorn then, like, essentially as it's biting it, tosses the specter's body back up and then with its
Impales
horn,
it like a vampire.
yeah, impales it. Cracking the seed, which now resurrects this thing as a reincarnate.
Unicorn
So-
knows what evil is.
Yes, the as it dies, the body of the specter kind of it begins to fold in on itself, like getting
Impale.
sucked. Oh yeah, as it's impaled on the horn.
Implode. That's
And-
what it is.
Yeah, and then as the energy releases, it gets kind of shunted off the horn, goes flying back a bit, and now I guess we need to figure out what it reincarnates as.
It's gonna be
I'd rather you
it's gonna be Tommen, isn't it? That would
That'd
be
a gross,
super dope.
like, plastic fusion of all
As
three.
this event is actually, I need to figure out because I don't want to use the regular reincarnation table. I want to use all the races. So
Oh, that's right. I forget that it has the randomness.
yeah. So
I know so much about you.
I know this much about
How long have you playing?
since I was 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Aw,
8,
no wonder
9,
you love
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. We'll say, yeah, someone roll me a d40 in roll 20. Since, we
Unless
don't
you happen to have an actual
want it.
D40.
This person. He didn't
I want it.
They don't have 12. They're in an offshoot book. 14. Okay.
Well, I
So let me count this again. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 10,
Genasi.
11, 12, 13, 14.
All right, 14. So he comes back as a Genasi. All right, roll me a d4.
She looks intense.
I need to know
Wait.
what
It
element.
may not be that one.
Yeah, okay, a 2. So if we go to a Genasi, put the second one on it. It might actually be fire.
It's Earth.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's Earth?
Yay!
Okay,
It's
cool.
alpha. It's alpha order.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Okay, cool. So I don't have an Earth Genasi token. Forgive me. But yeah, so basically this visual of the specter like imploding upon itself. You see two like shards or like not actual physical shards, but like aspects of something get like junted off, and they start rushing over towards the plots where you guys have the bodies prepared, and they kind of like wisp in, and then what's left there is almost like a boulder that's kind of just like sitting there on the ground, and it hasn't moved yet. But yeah, eventually this guy can. I need to delete something.
Please. Okay, delete.
The specter. So as some time has passed, and Al, Rock, Cal, and everyone inside, it's kind of gotten quiet, and you just see this, like, it looks like a stone, but it's like almost like it's breathing.
It's pretty big too. Right? Like person size.
Well, in this case, I mean, we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah. You can't really.
Approach it cautiously.
Yes or no question.
I haven't. Random. All right, so you approach it.
And also,
I'm just
kind of
gonna-
holding my hands up to the unicorn. I'm just gonna be like, I'm a friend. Because it's a scary freaking unicorn.
Don't eat me.
Yeah, thankfully there's not like it's not like blood soaked because the thing that it was fighting was a.
It just ripped its throat out. It's
It
not
was a
necessarily
stab.
fun.
It bit its throat out.
It just bit and chewed out. It's not interested in eating that evilness.
I'm
Spat it out with
definitely
disgust.
affected by the unicorn too.
Oh, I do have a.
I knew you did. I was looking for it. I could have been your savior there.
There you go. I do have a Genasi.
Oh yeah.
Forgot.
We
But
saw
I
him.
don't know what happened to my. 'Cause that's Yusa. That's Dorian. Where's my Tommen token?
I think you just deleted it when the specter came.
Yeah,
No.
he became the Spectre.
There we go. So yeah, that would be what I was looking for. But hey, you have.
This way better looking guy.
Buff Tommen.
Yeah.
I mean,
Working out in the spectral field.
it's the stand-in.
He sounds like he looks like he could take a beating. The other guy looked like he'd take one punch.
Okay. So yeah, but he's like curled up, and like again, Al, what you see is kind of just the back of like a stone. You haven't really. There's been no characteristics that have given you an idea that this is an individual. And the unicorn is just kind of reaching out because it made a connection with Calisor and says, "What was my purpose here fulfilled?"
I'm not really sure
Just say
why
yes.
you
Just say
came.
yes.
We're a little confused by some of the magic that's been going on here, but you definitely helped us out. So thank you.
You look not well, and it'll kind of come up to you, and then its mane will kind of brush up against you, and you heal for dice for that. Cal, you heal for 11.
I have a very important question.
Mm,
Calosaur just saw a unicorn. Does that mean he can now turn into a unicorn?
no, it's a celestial. It's not a beast.
Oh.
Yeah,
Sorry.
good question though.
That was a very good question.
Mhm.
I agree with you.
That's
So,
very offensive to unicorns.
well, I mean, maybe
No,
not.
not.
There, it'll
Can-
kind of.
Can I ask it real quick if it knew what that specter actually was?
It'll say, I'm not certain, but that was something akin to undead, yet its nature was discordant, as if constantly twisting and shifting. Anything else? I feel my time is not.
I can't stay here long.
Cannot stay here long.
There's so many better things you could have said.
No, I think that's it. Thanks.
But yes, I could say many better things. For sure, I could have. Anything else, guys? Sorry. Tommen, well, I guess I don't know what everyone's doing. It's kind of still after the fray of the battle.
I
Is
just
the
want
fire actually
rock.
starting to burn?
Yes.
Right.
Yes,
Okay. I
starting
just start
to roll.
batting at it with my cloak and stuff.
Yeah, same. I'll follow Grant's lead.
All right. You're able to get some of the flames under control, but some of the ones that have taken root in other places may take a little bit more work. If you do, put an effort towards it, I'll say you're able to save the mill.
Yeah.
But it'll take some time, and the unicorn's probably got about another 15 seconds before it adioses. Is anyone else?
I'm inside, so I don't see it.
Gotcha. Out of people.
I'm following suit with Rock. I'm basically just kind of awe-inspired by the unicorn and pondering how it's talking to Cal and how he's talking to it. Like, what just happened? What's going on?
Well,
Gotcha.
they're speaking
Mostly ignoring
telepathically,
the
right?
Genasi.
You kind of see reactions. So Calsor, you heal another 20. Is anyone else injured on the outside?
Nope.
I am a
No,
bit.
it's on the inside.
All right, Al, you heal for 16.
Oh, next.
Use it all its heals. And if you guys had a disease or poison, it's neutralized as well. But you guys are good. And it will say, should fate have us run to the same path once again, I am yes where. And then just kind of into that same shimmering sparkle, kind of out of reality. Yeah, exactly.
That works too.
That's weird.
Alrighty.
I'll let you guys
maybe.
kind of think about the end of the battle and what you guys want to do. We'll take a quick break. As you have a unconscious Genasi plopped on the ground, and the mill, it's going to take some time to extinguish the mill.